So some odd late breaking news that at least, again, it's like the boy who cried wolf here, but I refuse to give up hope of Charles Roven, who's been a DC producer for a while. I believe he was one of the producers on the Dark Knight trilogy. He was producer on Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Justice League, etc. He has basically come out and said that, yeah, multiple Supermans can exist in the same universe, to which I'm going, oh, cue that Dumb and Dumber meme. So you're saying there's a chance, basically. I will grasp at any straws that I can reach of Henry Cavill returning, but also, no duh. It's always been weird to me that DC is just so insistent on, oh yeah, we can have like 7 live-action Batmans all at one time. It's not confusing at all. We can only have one Superman at any given moment or else it'll confuse audiences. I'm going, what? You've got Battinson, you've got Batfleck, and now you've got Bat Keaton. I'll stick with that. In addition to like animated ones, I'm just like, but yet we can only have one Superman at a time? Like, oh no, now that we've got a successful Superman TV show, we can't have a Superman movie, or if we do, he's got to be so radically different, he's got to be a different race. That's why we're having a black Superman, which is totally fine, but I don't want it to come at the expense of Henry Cavill. So I think, yes, we can have multiple Supermans. It's just been so weird to me that they're just like, oh yeah, we can have the multiple Batmans. We can only have one Superman. So I think this does at least leave the door open for Henry Cavill to come back. But the problem is that I'm having with this is I don't know how much authority Charles Roven has to say these things, because he is of the old guard. He's of the Snyder era and of the Nolan era. We're slowly shifting away from that. He's like, yeah, if they had a new Superman, like the JJ Abrams one, he was open in this interview saying he's not touched that one at all. He has no producer credit. But if there's anything with Henry Cavill, he would get a producer's credit on that. So I don't know how much authority he has to make these comments saying, oh yeah, multiple Supermans can happen. It's just like, it's like if you're riding shotgun and you're going, oh yeah, we're going for lunch after this, and the driver's just going, are we? Like, it's not up to you. Saying? I'm the one driving this.
It has this, to me, it has about the same amount of merit as me sitting on this podcast for all you fine people and being like, guys, there could be multiple Supermen at one time. Like, just because I'm right doesn't mean anything. Like,
that needs to be a shirt. Just because I'm right doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything. Oh man, like, it just, come on, man. Like, I want Henry Cavill back, just as you, but like, it's like, I don't understand why this has to be so confusing and so like convoluted. Just like, it's almost like if you just decided to tell clear stories, we wouldn't be so in this mess in the first place. Whatever. Anyway, I need to drink my Gatorade. I'm going to kill some.
Or, map things out ahead of time and don't give all the power into one director who you get scared about. Like,
what?
Okay, Zack Snyder, his vision is not for me, but clearly resonated with some people. However, as much as Snyder fans don't want to hear it, the movies were losing money with each passing incarnation.
Mm-hmm. And they got more expensive, too.
And people will be like, well, that's because Warner Brothers interference. I understand both sides. Zack Snyder, Justice League was a significant improvement over Batman vs. Superman, but I've seen the Ultimate Cut twice now. It's still not a great movie. And those movies were making less and less money. A 4-hour movie is not going to make you a ton of money at the box office as opposed to a 2.5-hour movie just because of show times and general audience interest. So I kind of get Warner Brothers' perspective at that of, okay, we're seeing a downward trajectory. We need to be seeing an upward or at least a plateauing trajectory of steadiness of where we want this to be. And I have often said, and I've worried that Warner Brothers and DC views Henry Cavill's Superman as part of the trajectory downward. I'm going, Henry Cavill has never, nor will he ever, be the problem for Superman. It has been how it's used in the movies. Case in point, Tyler Hoechlin, who is still, I think, on the smaller side for Superman, is a phenomenal Superman. Like, I'm waiting for it to get bad, but Superman and Lois is genuinely one of the best shows on television right now. Like, I'm waiting for it to get bad because it's CW, but, like, it's like Arrow season 1 or Flash season 1 or 2.
Is
good.
it? Yeah. Is it still in its first season?
It's still in its first season.
Okay. Yeah. So it won't. It's got another season before it gets bad.
I don't know, because it feels like it has a completely different creative team. It does not acknowledge Arrow or Flash, like, at all. I feel like it's the start of a different era of CW shows. Either that, or it's got different backing, because certain people might be moving on to other projects. Yeah, Superman and Lois is phenomenal. I've just never understood why we can't have multiple Supermans. If we can have Ben Affleck coming back, if we can have Keaton as an older Batman, why can't we have Black Clark Kent or even Calvin Ellis or Val Zod over on this planet, who's clearly different and unique enough from Henry Cavill Superman, who's different enough from the TV Superman. They can all coexist. We don't get burnt out on Spider-Man, and we get a new one of those every single time. If nothing else, it makes me clamor even more for, I know the TV show did this, but they did it horribly. I would love a movie version of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Everyone is fair game. We bring back anyone we possibly can. I know they're bringing back a lot of people for The Flash, but have every incarnation you possibly can. Bring in Brandon Routh's Superman. Bring in Henry Cavill's Superman. Bring in your new Superman that you haven't even cast yet. Have multiple Flashes, Supergirls.
Tom
Welling won't come back unless it's popular. Okay, we didn't talk about it on the podcast, but Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum, who is Lex Luthor, are talking about doing an animated series continuation of Smallville. I'm going, oh, Tom, that's convenient that you're doing it. And now that superheroes are popular, because you had no desire to be Superman whatsoever when Smallville was around. You were a great Clark, but I still kind of hold it against him that he's just like, yeah, I want to be Clark. I refuse to do anything even Superman related. Like, never wore a suit or anything. Like, come on now.
Yeah. No, I feel you, bro. I mean, I think... I'm just, like, I'm going to stick to my guns on this, man. Well, yeah, there can be multiples. Like, I want to understand. Like, whatever, dude. Just
there can be multiples, but, again, it's probably not up to Charles Roven to decide.
Also true!